Hi everyone, how are you? It's Laurie and I am here to do your week ahead reading. All right, I'm going to lay out 7 days and then I'll cover what you can expect on each of those days or overall for the week. This feels a little different than the way I've done it in the past, so we'll see how it comes out, okay? I'm getting different energies already about how to conduct it. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have. Sunday, or we're going to do 7 days. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 days. Okay. If you're new to the channel, I do want to point out that I'm going to show everyone where she is today. This is Olivia. Olivia is a little octopus, okay? Crystal octopus, and I hide her in different places. If you would like to play along and look for Olivia, you can always drop a comment that you found her, okay? That's your choice. All right, I also have turtles here that are named, and I also have a gecko that I'm going to put in different places. Just a little game, you know, make things interesting. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you for this upcoming week. So the first day, now I do want to point this out for anyone new. 7 days, okay? So if you have, I'm going to start with Sunday because I'm in the USA and that's where this starts. Our week starts on Sunday. If you start your week on a different day, you know what I mean. Or if you're ahead of me, you can start this as Wednesday or Friday or whatever day you want. Whatever makes sense for you, okay? Because tarot and time are fluid. There's nothing set in stone in time or tarot. So if you happen to come across a message from me and you hear that message and it resonated with you and then you realize it came from 2 years ago, it just means it was meant for you to hear it at that time. And that's with any message. All right, let's go ahead and see what the first day of the week has in store for you. 6 of Wands. Success. Smooth sailing. Recognition. You're going to be in front of people here. I hear some of you are going to be speaking in front of people, leading a group, organizing something here for yourself and for others, or maybe just for others. There is victory here. And I'm hearing Victor. That's how they're saying it. But I'm also hearing Victoria. Victoria. I don't know. There was something from many years ago. I'm thinking it was a play. I don't know. Anyways, there is success here. Smoother sailing, like I said. Really positive, peaceful energies of floating. Everybody's on, you know, like the same wavelength, but they're all doing their own thing too. So I'm getting the whole day is going to be peaceful overall. Now you may be engaged in different activities throughout the day. One where you're leading a group, organizing something, and then after you're done with that, you might be going off and river rafting or floating on a boat or just laying out in the sun or taking a nap. You know, it's going to be different. You're not going to be doing the same thing throughout the whole day for most of you. But boy, you are really feeling content is what's coming through here. Happy with your lot in life. Feeling really good. Let's clarify this a little bit. Let's see why you're feeling this way. What's creating this energy? What more can you tell us about the first day of the week here for our viewers? Lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. Whoever you are all welcome here. And I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate all of the hypes that you guys have been giving to the messages. You are awesome. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the 7 of Wands. See, it's kind of like 6 of Wands, where you're peaceful, loving, organizing things, everything's flowing, and you're just wanting to hang on to that feeling. 7 of Wands after the 6 of Wands. This is not about defending or fighting off. This is about still working with that Six of Wands energy. Some of you know that you have something you had to do that might be more challenging after a peaceful morning. Not an argument, nothing like that. Like you have to do something. Somebody has a responsibility here. So even though the morning you wake up, you're just like laying around. Maybe you start your morning in that laying around energy, and then you know you have a responsibility like babysitting in the afternoon, or you have to go get the groceries. It's not a big deal, but it's got to be taken care of. Look at you go with this Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting some interesting energies here. You know, if you just do what needs to be done, you'll have more free time. Like if you don't procrastinate, I'm hearing. If you want to keep the peaceful energy for as long as possible, just get up, go get those groceries, go do whatever needs to be done. Take care of whatever phone call or whatever it is that you have responsibility towards. Just do it. Just trust that it'll be an easier process and you'll get through it quickly, okay? And you'll have more free time for yourself after that. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Peaceful energy here. Let's see what else we've got. I also want to point out, I think I already did, if you, maybe not in this message, this can end up being a very long message. You do not have to watch the whole thing in one sitting. You can watch 1 or 2 days, see what's going to happen, and then come back after that and see what else is coming up for you. This is your week, okay? I don't expect anyone to sit here for an hour as I go through all the days of our lives. No. All right, what have we got here? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, don't procrastinate is what I got from that when it came out in the reverse like that. Yeah, you know, hold on to your serenity, your peace, and just do what needs to be done. All right, so don't procrastinate. Just do what needs to be done. All right, let's see what we have here for day 2 or Monday. We have the 10 of Swords. You've already released something. You've already done it. You've been set free. Now you're in the process of building, okay? Now you're in the process of moving forward, gathering information here. There could be networking, reconnection, gathering information. Seeking advice is coming through. I'm kind of wondering, curious what you might be seeking advice about, for or about. Let's see what the morning energies are here. What are the morning, afternoon, and evening energies for this day? Let's see what more we can learn. Morning energies. Queen of Swords. See, you're seeking answers. You're seeking answers. You're gathering information. She's playing a harp here, and I'm getting that you're sending out messages, like emails, text messages, making phone calls. So I'm hearing you're putting the word out. Maybe you're seeking help, like hire somebody, help. I think you might need something here. Again, you were working to organize something and it felt really good. It was peaceful. It was fun. Now I'm getting a little bit more of the solidifying details, like getting multiple quotes. You know, if you were planning a cruise, let's say, you might have called up one place and they gave you what you think is an awesome price. They were really friendly on the phone with you. Everything was beautiful. It felt really good. It moved along the way it was supposed to move along, whatever. Okay. And now you're like, you've had time. You've done your, due diligence there. But now you've had time to think about it and you're like, well, yeah, that was really great, but maybe I my responsibility is to go ahead and gather more information here. So that may be what you're doing, getting multiple quotes, checking out other places. I mean, even though that sounded really good, it sounds like you're gathering more information here, putting out the feelers, getting different estimates. So if you have to have any work or whatever done around the house, you may be getting multiple things there. Quotes, estimates. Let's see what the afternoon energy is here. Now that could totally pertain to work too. All right, you've got the Empress energy here. Okay, you're giving and receiving equally. It's a good exchange of information. It does feel like you're looking far and wide. But this is peaceful. This again is like you're in your element here. I don't know what you're doing this week. I don't know what you've got going on, but boy, it feels good. You might be in the process of creating something here, like creating a fun time for people, like organizing a cruise keeps coming through, but it could be anything. Some of you could be preparing for a nursery, you know, getting estimates for a nursery because you're expecting a child. Maybe you're downsizing your home because you are retiring and you're getting, you know, prices on housing and insurance and this and that. But it feels good and you're looking far and wide. You're not limiting your choices here. All right, let's see what else we have. Afternoon, midday energies here. What else can you tell us? It feels beautiful. We've got the Death card, the ending, because you received the information that you needed, the King of Swords. All right, so you receive all the information. You make a decision here. You're squashing one option. You're squashing at least one option here. You're saying, oh, no, that doesn't work for me at all. No, that was hidden fees. No, this person has a really bad reputation for work. They don't show up. They overcharge. All right, so let's see how this ends. How does this day end? I mean, that's great information to know that you're going to get the truth, the facts, and you're going to end. I am getting, you're definitely going to quash, whatever, something. Most of you. Others of you, this is the end of your search. You've got your answer. So not necessarily, well, no, you are definitely all putting an end to at least one of those estimates, one of those quotes, one of those options. Let's see how this ends for the day. Is it going to linger into Tuesday? We've got the Two of Wands. See, you're going to have to make a decision here. King of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. Don't rush in. Take charge. Have hope, but don't rush in. Make a good choice here, okay? And if somebody gets snarky with you, rise above it. Don't get roped into anything. Keep your options open. Yeah, don't make a final decision until you really know where it's going to lead. Okay, but you will have a choice here. You have options. I do feel like you really do kind of get rid of one choice here, one option. It's not even an option, not even a consideration anymore. All right, Tuesday, the Four of Pentacles, stability. You're feeling much more down to earth. You're being very, very practical in your decision-making processes here. Good things, okay? Stability, courage, confidence. I'm also hearing you're holding something in reserve. Now, that could be you're holding money in reserve. You're starting to save money. You're going to put money aside for something. You may have to put a down payment on something here. You may also not be... I'm hearing divulging or divesting, and I'm hearing both. So you may not be divesting information. take that as that resonates for you. All right, let's see what the morning energies are here. The High Priestess, and it looks like freedom. It's like, all right, I know, but I may not be telling anyone what I know. All right, like I'm just going to trust my gut here to stay silent on this, to hold this back. I'm not going to talk about this until I've got more information. All right, you've got the Page of Cups. See, this feels like you're trying to get the intentions clear. Set the intentions. You're being very, very practical here. You're trusting your gut. You're trusting the information that you have here, but you're also thinking outside of the box. So again, if you had to put an end to one decision over here, one choice, one option, you're thinking more creatively, looking at things differently now. There is a unique opportunity here too. And you're seeking that, and you're going to find it because you're open. You're open to receiving that information. You're open to seeing the possibilities of the unique opportunity. Look at that. The Judge or Temperance card here. Balance. But this is a transitional period. Okay, so you're switching from one thing into another. You're not in that same energy. If you I'm getting a message here of somebody being at work and having, like, you were working along, doing everything, getting all the information, you got the information, you decided you weren't going to do this, and now I'm getting this energy of, all right, we're no longer there. We've moved on from that, but we aren't quite to where we need to be yet. So this is a transitional period, but what's happening here is there is a unique opportunity that's going to come up for you. Don't miss it. I don't think you will. Your gut is going to, like, spidey sense, okay? Oh, this might be a really good opportunity here. It's a little bit different. It's a little unique. It's outside the box. I can always do my homework, my research, get more information, talk about it. There's the confirmation, not to rush into anything, but to go ahead and get the information that you need. All right, let's see what the afternoon energies are going to be here. Where does this go? Where does this lead? How do you feel? I just heard you're going to be connecting with a friend here, getting out, having lunch with somebody on Tuesday or the third day of your reading here. This may be part of the unique opportunity where you get an offer from somebody, I'm hearing. Look at this. You're finding something that makes you very happy. You're getting together with somebody that you like, you respect, you see eye to eye with this person. And I'm getting that that's a value. That's an ethics thing. Like, again, this could be a business proposition. This could be a marriage. This could be a friendship. But yeah, definitely same values. Okay. So you're talking about it. 7 of Pentacles here. Contemplation. You guys know what you've built, what you have, what, you've got a good reputation. There's something about not wanting to let something ruin a reputation here. Yeah, you're definitely not rushing into anything, especially if it's a unique opportunity. I'm not saying it's bad in any way, shape, or form. You're just going to look at it carefully. All right, some of you here are, like I said, having lunch or dinner. I'm getting lunch because it's midday, but that may be when you have your supper or dinner. And you're just hanging out, recounting past memories with somebody. It's a beautiful energy. Absolutely beautiful. This may actually spark the creative idea. Like, wow, that's a cool idea. Maybe we should do that. Look, unique new path. A unique new path. The Queen of Wands and the Hermit energy here. So this you guys do decide. You see eye to eye on this. You decide, okay, this is where we've come from. This is what we've got. This is where we want to get to. Manifesting. You're absolutely manifesting, and you're going to be manifesting something that makes you very happy with that King of Cups. Look at this. She keeps showing up in every one of your readings. The Empress energy. Have a strategy. Have a plan. There could be something completely unexpected coming in here that, boy, it is going to make you happy. Happy, happy. Somebody may offer their time, their energy, their money, their love, their support to see you succeed here. To see you, I mean, you've got the Two of Cups, seeing eye to eye. This is a beautiful energy. Somebody out there, I just got a message on Tuesday or the third day. You need to check your tire before you leave home. Okay? You need to check your tire before you leave home, and you know why. You know why. All right, let's move into the fourth day, Wednesday here, the Nine of Cups. You are so freaking happy. This is self-satisfaction. Okay, Nine of Cups. This is success. You've gotten there. You've arrived. Look at the bounty. Look at the size of that diamond. Somebody could be offering you a proposal here, a wedding proposal, a really good deal, an offer, you know, that makes you just so happy. Wonderful, wonderful energies here. I'm loving this. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. I'm going to keep it with the, well, I'm going to do the bigger cards. All right, let's see what we have here for you. You have the Hanged Man with the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this Hanged Man. Somebody's giving you something, is what I'm hearing. They really see this in a unique way. I'm getting there's a unique opportunity here, and somebody's on the same page with you, and they really want to give this to you. They want to take advantage of this situation with you. Let's see what else we have here for the morning energies. The Nine of Pentacles. See, they see you are capable, competent, able to take care of what needs to be taken care of. They may be passing the reins to you. Oh, my goodness. I am hearing that for somebody out there. This is about a business, and somebody is about to pass the reins to you because they see this is a unique opportunity. It's going to free up their time. You're doing more than a competent job here. You're more than capable. This actually ends up bringing you some sort of independence that could come in the form of money, more time, because now you're not answering to somebody else, so you've got a flexible schedule. This is beautiful. I'm getting so many different messages here. It's hard to keep them all together so I can give you the most clear message. All right, so something is going to make you very, very happy here on the fourth day or Wednesday. Somebody's going to give you something that makes you more independent, more gives you more free time. Somebody could be stepping into your house and saying, hey, you need time to yourself. You need time to go to the grocery store. Let me take care of the kids for a little while. Hey, let me walk your dog for you so you can like just relax as you walk. Okay, let's walk and talk, but let me handle the dog. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting something here where somebody wants to kind of like step in and help out. Look at that, the King of Wands. That's somebody taking charge. Like, here, let me help out so you can have some free time. I'll take on this responsibility. Now, it could be with the King of Wands. This is an entrepreneurial card energy, the King of Wands. So it could be the passing of the wand to you, the responsibilities to you. Oh, loving this. Take it as it makes sense for your life. All right, let's see what else we have going on here for the evening energies. Let's see how this day ends. What are the energies around this day? Communication. Let me get another Incoming message. It's going to change. Somebody changes their mind about something. It's not this person. I'm getting that they change your mind. They change your mind. You may be saying, oh, no, I'm not, no, I don't know if I can do that. You know, a little bit of fear, imposter syndrome energy coming through here. But I do hear you're going to get a message where somebody kind of like wants to change something up. Change your mind. I'm getting a message for somebody. And I know this is really kind of specific like the tire thing was. But that's what's coming through. I'm getting a lot here. And there's a lot of new people here. So I'm feeling a lot more energies here. Somebody, I don't know how to put this. Like, course correcting keeps coming through. Like they need to fix something that they did. But this doesn't feel like mending a relationship. It's more like they started something, but they can't follow through that way. So something's coming in here later in the day. Okay, this is not anything to do with anything that was going on early in the day. This is completely separate. You're going to receive a message that somebody, their plans are changing. You might have had a date for the next day or the weekend. Something is changing in them, okay? And they want to see if they can coordinate something with you. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here for Thursday. The Two of Wands, or Two of Swords. You're not sure. You don't know exactly because you don't have the information that you need. You know, you've got some sort of responsibility here that you're going to have to take care of. Let's see. You don't have the answers. You don't know. You're uncertain. You're going to go, I'm hearing, let me see what happens, okay? I don't think it's going to work out. I think you have too many responsibilities, too many things you have to deal with, too much on your plate to do it when they're offering. So I feel like something's not going to happen here. Not anything that was over here. This feels like you were supposed to have lunch or have a meeting with somebody, a banker, a friend, a loan agent, a real estate agent. Somebody may have scheduled a showing, house showing. They wanted to see your house or you wanted to see a house. Something's not going to work because you've got too many other things going on at that time. So I think there's going to need to be some sort of negotiation here. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, just looking for the information that you need. Okay, seeking the information. You got the Queen of Swords here again. You know, looking for information. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, it works out beautifully. Look at this. Look at this. 9 of Cups, which you have here. So you're going to be very, very happy with this. Something comes back around. Okay, so they say, no, we can't meet at this time. And then they call you and they say, hey, can you possibly do this? And you're like, let me check my schedule. And you figure out, no, I've got too many things going on at that time. They come back with, hey, we can actually meet like you wanted to. And I am getting it. It could definitely be a house. You've got the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and Justice. Everything is made right. Okay. So it's the way it's supposed to be. But I'm also getting with this Justice card that this is the decision. Like if somebody does see your house, they've already made up their mind. That's how committed they are to whatever this is. Okay, yeah, so like they may be like, oh, well, we don't want to show too much interest in this house, or I don't want to show too much interest in this person, so I'm going to see if I can put them off. feel them out, see what's going on there. Now I realize it's a little bit of game playing, but I think they just don't want to show their whole hand right up front. Okay, but I do see you're going to be very happy with this outcome. Look at this. King of Swords here, and you've got the Queen of Swords right there. So, and you started down a new path, the Fool card right behind that. And look at this. It started here with the Two of Swords and it ended here with the Two of Swords. So that tells me it is a done deal. Okay, it's a done deal. You're moving away from this. You're starting on a whole new path. I am getting this could be the sale of your house. This could be the taking of a new romantic partner, any type of partnership. I keep getting that. All right, selling your house, selling your car, buying this, doing that, whatever it is, it's going through. All right, Friday, the 6th day of the week, the Page of Wands, a new focus. You've got passion, ambition, and you're embarking on something new here as the Fool. So you don't have all the information you need. Now you're starting off like a newbie, starting fresh, starting. I'm also hearing looking forward to the next adventure. Ready, okay? There's all kinds of possibilities, mysteries, things to explore. Absolutely loving this card and the energy surrounding this. As excited as you are, you're cautious. You're peaceful with this. It's almost like back at this energy. So I feel like the energies have ramped up over the week. But by Friday or the 6th day, you're feeling a little bit calmer again, like more settled in, like you processed. All right, let's see what else we can learn. Let's see what the morning hours are like. Early day hours. Oop, 2 cards here. All right, look at this. Look at this. 10 of Wands. You've already released any burdens, any stress. You've figured it out. You've already started moving forward. You've put the foundations in place. You've got the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. That's 11 Wands. And 11s are opportunities, doorways, portals, okay? Balance, stability. Passion here. Now, I'm getting like the flame. Your excitement is tender. It's raw. You're nervous. You're feeling a little bit vulnerable here. But that doesn't mean you aren't ready to spring into action. You're trying to be balanced with this. Peaceful, enjoying the process of learning, enjoying the next steps. Okay, so something's already, like, the challenge is over. Whatever difficulties surrounding your energy is peaceful. There's excitement here. You're nervous. I keep getting that, like, nervous excitement, which is the same thing as how you feel right before you go to bed on Christmas Eve, if you know anything about Christmas. All right, you know Santa Claus is coming and there's going to be gifts underneath the Christmas tree in the morning when you wake up. All right, let's see what we have. So you've got that nervous energy. Like, was I good enough this year, Santa? We're always good enough or never good enough. 3 of Swords, another disappointment. Somebody's got a conflict, okay? It's not you. They're apologizing to you. They're calling you up. They're offering something here. Okay. Is this to do with the situation from Thursday, Spirit? Can you tell me more about this? It's not a horrible thing. Again, it feels like somebody's got a busy schedule. All right. And they're just that nervous energy. They don't want to show their hand. They don't want you to think they're too excited. You don't want to show your hand. You don't want to show too much enthusiasm because you don't want to be taken advantage of. Look at this. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. You don't want to have regrets. They don't, excuse me. Wow. They don't want to have regrets. This isn't fear. This is nervous vulnerability. Okay, feeling like a newbie. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I need time to process this. I'm a little worried that I'll make a quick decision and it'll be the wrong decision. So somebody may be, letting you know, I need to slow things down. I need to take time to process this. Let's see what else comes out. How does this get resolved? Page of Wands, right there, just how you felt at the very beginning of this day. So it's like the energies come full circle. You got this nervous energy throughout the day. You're thinking things through. You don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to rush into anything. You really do not want to make a bad decision and be full of regrets. So you're going to take your time. You're going to balance your ambition with strategy, with plans, with clear vision. And I say that because this is a kestrel, and these lines underneath the bird's eyes are to take the glare off of their eyes so that they can see clearly. Okay, so you're going to be focused, but you're not going to be swayed by, I keep hearing fool's gold, but that's not what Spirit's trying to say. Like, get rich quick schemes or whatever. You're going to think it through. You're just excited. You're nervous. You're wondering, am I biting off more than I can chew? Okay, so your Friday may be in contemplation. Some of you are going to do that very peacefully, even though you've got this nervous excitement. It makes you enjoy the process of thinking things through. What do I want? What do I not want? Okay, hope for the future is on the bottom of the deck, the Star card. 8 of Cups. You know you're going to be leaving something behind. Life changes when you do something new. But it is going to make you very, very happy here. The 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. All right, so that's all it is you're just curious, thinking it through, making sure you're looking at things clearly. All right, Saturday or the last day. Look at the changes coming. It's here, the Chariot. Lucky 7 card too. 33s or 333, the number 3 and 7s have been coming up quite a bit for you guys lately. And it's your luck is changing, okay? Your fortune is changing. All right, let's go ahead and get another deck of cards here and see what else we have. Let's see what this change is. Is this you moving forward? I am hearing that. You're moving forward. You're laying that ground floor. Okay, so I'm getting like here, if you were selling a house or buying a house, you may have made the offer, taken that first step back here. And now you're moving forward. You're going through the process. You're excited, but you're moving forward. I am definitely getting moving forward. More than change. I mean, your life's changing. You're doing things that you wouldn't normally be doing. However, this is about that forward movement. Oh my gosh, look at this. Forward movement with a 6 of Swords, and you got the Justice card again. So things are right. Any decision that you're making, you know it's the right decision. You're moving forward peacefully, happily. You're going into unknown territory, absolutely, which is what the 6 of Swords represents. But you're feeling balanced. You're feeling like you're doing things the most fair and harmonious way. Like everything will work out. You don't feel like you're being taken advantage of here. You don't feel like you're asking too much. This is beautiful. Planning, strategizing, gathering all the information that you need. All right. Now, I'm also hearing you're not necessarily talking to a lot of people about this. I'm hearing you don't want to jinx it. You don't want to ruin this. You want to really think it through, get as much information as you can before you discuss this with, I'm hearing, a particular family member or friend who might be the type that is like, they always have things for you to think about. That's how, oh, okay. They have things that they say like, well, did you think about this? They're not trying to create doubt in you. They want to protect you. They want you to make sure you're looking at everything. That's all it is. But for some reason, you may feel when you hear this, like they're challenging you, and you might feel defensive with that energy because you're so nervous. You're so new at this, and you don't want somebody throwing something at you that you might not have thought about yet, but you probably will as you go through the process. So you're keeping this to yourself for a little bit. All right, 3 of Cups. You'll tell them eventually. You'll celebrate this win eventually. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we can find out for your last day of the week. This is a beautiful message. I hope you've been enjoying this one. This is awesome. All right, let's see what we have here. How is this all going to end here? Where is this heading? Because I don't feel like anything's over. I feel like this is just leading into next week. Beautifully. Don't forget to hit that tickle, tap, booper, zap that like button for me. Claim this message in the comments if you've been enjoying it, or hype it if you've got that ability to do so right now and you've been enjoying this message. Look at what you have. The Emperor, sitting pretty, knowing that you're in comfort. You are the ruler of your roost. You are in full control of your faculties, of your life, of where things are going. You could be the boss now. You could be the king in his castle. I'm absolutely loving that Emperor energy. And the Queen of Cups celebrating you on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to get another message here, another card. Let's see what else we have here. Wow, this is beautiful. The Emperor sitting there contemplating everything that's been going on, knowing that everything's right and fair. Woo. Look at that. Yep, it's yours. You're fine. Now you're going to hang on to what you've discovered, what you've created, what you've birthed, what you're doing, okay? Look at that. The Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Ready to go. Ready to take charge. Let's get one last card here to close out this portion of your reading. Look! Absolutely love it. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, come on, that's the ending. That's the new beginning. You're on a whole new path. It's like clockwork. Tick, 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 tick. Everything's rolling along just the way it's supposed to. Your old way of whatever, living in your old home, doing your old job, being in that relationship that was not going anywhere. It's moving forward. Whatever it is, the old way is closing out and the new way is being ushered in. Absolutely love the Wheel of Fortune for you. That's good. That is beautiful. Something you created this good wheel, this good fortune. Okay, this karma. 2 of Pentacles, balance, Ace of Swords, 3 of Cups right there, celebrations. Oh my God, deep emotions, Knight of Cups. Oh, look at that, all these cups. The Moon, the Knight of Cups, the 7 of Cups. There you go. True and total alignment. 2 of Cups. All right. Healthy decisions too with that 2 of Cups. It's not just about making decisions and not just being on the same page as someone. It's healthy decisions. Thoughtful decisions. All right, let's get you some more information here through Oracle messages. If you're new here, I'm going to get you an Angel Oracle number. That's the number that you see in the title, okay? So if you look for specific numbers, that's what that's all about. It doesn't affect the whole reading usually, but it comes out at some point. All right, let's see what we have here. Look at this. The little changes, the day-to-day changes, 5, 5, 5, and they build on each other. So this first little change here has been building over the week, okay? You are about to level up. There's the 6 of Wands, okay? Success. It might not feel right or good initially, okay? You might be full of nervous energy, excitement, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life that are coming for you for your highest good. This is the why that you've been looking for. Push through any difficulties because there is a reward waiting at the finish line for you. Look at that, 1010. And this is definitely somebody's birthday. All right, and that too, that is May 10th. Okay, that's Taurus energy. I'm going to roll the zodiac dice in a minute. All right, it's up to you. 1010, it's up to you. Moderation, patience. Go with the flow. Be very clear. You have a lot of joy coming. There's movement here, okay? Taking action when needed. It's time for you to put those long cherished ideas into action. Things are shifting now. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources that you have been seeking. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as a brand new opportunity here. Trust in the process. That's exactly what you're doing on Friday. All right, let's roll this zodiac die. See what energies come out here. Look at this. Libra energy front and center. Then you have Scorpio energy. Scorpio's all about the changes, the transformations, the forward movement, and you've got Sagittarius up top, which again is about exploration, going out and trying new things. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, let us get you 3 yes or no answers here. If you're new, there's yes or no answers on these cards and oracle messages. I get 3 of these for you, okay? So you can ask specific questions, and if you don't have those ready, please pause the video, get your questions ready, and then start the video back up. You can take the yes, the no, and leave the oracle message, or you can take the oracle message and leave the yes, no, or you can take all of it or none of it. You have free will. All right, let's see what your first yes or no answer is. What a beautiful week. I'm so happy for you, so excited for you, and I would love to hear what is going on in your life that is resonating with this. Oh. All right, your first answer is a yes, and it says that fate is going to open the gates of fortune for you, but not until you are actively involved in the resolution. So you've got to make the decisions, the 2 of Wands, wherever that is. Okay, you're going to have to make the decisions and move forward. You will discover the resources that you need by accepting an unexpected offer, which is going to bring you stunning success and the rare chance to completely improve or change your life. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. That is huge. And that fits with this whole reading. So if you were asking, you just got your confirmation. By the way, I've been saying that's your confirmation whenever my phone chimes like that. So many of you do like knowing that confirmation there. So if you're curious about that, let's see what we have here. A no answer. And the answer says, the wind of change is going to blow slowly into your life. So this may take a little bit of time for some of you. It will envelop you as a warm and gentle breeze of interesting events and inspiring people. You know that to make other people happy, you first must be happy yourself. Because of this, your desires will bring you inspiration and hope for a prosperous reality. I'm actually hearing a prosperous future. All right, let's go ahead and see what answer number 3 is. Yes or no? I should be doing your upcoming month reading here in the next day or so. Maybe I'll do that one during the live stream. No, that'll take too long. All right, let's see. I'm going to play the live stream this Saturday by ear. I'm just going to feel it out, visit with everybody, see what you guys want to do, what you want to chat about. If you want me to do pay for readings, you can let me know. Actually, if you let me know ahead of time what you're interested in the comments, I can get it set up that way. I can announce it. Answer number 3 is also a no answer, but it says, sweet victory. Mountains that stood in your way of your goals are crumbling. However, all resources must be used at this time. Your situation still requires some perseverance and your thinking outside of the box ability so that you can stay ahead of your problems. This is the key to, this is the foundation for your success, okay? Keep that in mind. All right, we're going to get you some blessings that are going to come in here for you over the next week. What blessings are coming in here for you? And I hope that if you're new here, you'll watch several different videos over different time periods so that you realize I kind of stay consistent with the messages, but I do different things. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that. Started choking. All right. So anyways, if you are looking for something in particular that you've seen on other tarot channels or something like that, I probably do something similar, but I don't do it all the time. So just be patient, okay? And there are some things I don't do at all. Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. Mountains. I love that. Overcoming those mountains. I'm hearing Colorado. Suslick, Sustance, Reed, and Reese. Reese, if you're out there, if you know a Reese, would you please drop me a comment because that name keeps coming out. All right, let's see what else we have here. What other blessings are coming for you? The bouquet. Compliments from somebody who admires you. So again, when do you receive flowers? When do people show respect? When you close deals, when you're given opportunities, when you're being shown elevate, when you elevate, okay? So graduations, when you get engaged, when you sell your house, you know, these are the types of things. Could be a boss too, I'm hearing. Could be coworkers, neighbors. It's respect. All right, let's see what other type of blessing is coming in here. Now, I did hear somebody may have a birthday in this month. I know most of the... I label everything on my channel Libra, but I know I've got a lot of cross-watchers and channel fans of different signs. So it could be you're receiving flowers for a birthday. I heard that, so I have to share that. Hat. You will be playing a different role. Oh yeah, your life is changing. So you could be getting promoted here. You could be becoming the boss. You could be getting married, selling your house. Your role is going to be different. You're going to be doing something new. And it does give you nervous excitement. But you are more than capable of handling it. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. You're going to be extremely happy, celebrating. I heard Agatha. Agatha, that's not a name I've heard in a while. In fact, I only know one, and that would be Agatha Christie. And I don't know her, did not know her, but I loved her books. Or the books about Agatha Christie, I should say. All right, so Parquet, Marquette, Marrakesh. Those are all things that are coming through. If they resonate with you, if they drew your attention, it was meant for you to pay attention. or for confirmation. Look at this. Bo, you are highly thought of. Somebody really respects you, thinks the world of you. Again, somebody wants to elevate you. We kept getting that back here. I mean, there's a lot of different things happening over the week. It's not just one situation, so. Oh, let's see what your final blessing coming in for the week is. I'm hearing the name Beth. Beth. You've got the archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. Absolutely love that. Archie. Marchetti. Waylon. Hawthorne. All right. All right. Beautiful messages there. I think I'm going to... Oh, no. Somebody's going to get very mad at me if I don't do the letter dice. Let's see what we've got. Browning, Brigham, BFF, Darby, Darcy, Grace, Kogan, Copel, Opie, Hope. I'm also hearing Dopey, like the dwarf. Chad, Chang, C-H-A-N-G, Chang. I just heard Bing Bang. Bing Bang. I don't know if that's a thing. Omar, Noah, Naomi, Amara, Arden, Bragman, Hank is coming through again. Hibiscus, Habit, and I'm getting the image of a nun's habit. Diane, BB, like I'm seeing B-I-B-I, but it could be any form. Jacob, Aaron, A-A-R-O-N, Kara, Shauna, Shannon, Delia, Debbie, Bradford, Bedford, Gordon, Mary, Marisol, Melissa, Mariah, Emily, Ebony, Edgar, Desiree, Buzz, Chase, Chaz, Chavez, Clevis, Clovis, Cletus, Volpe, Colvin. I'm hearing occult. Auburn, Autumn, and that's what I've got for you. It's getting a little crazy out there. All right, until our energies cross again, I am going to wish you a blessed and beautiful day. Much peace, love, and happiness. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up so that more and more people can see this, or a hype if you have that ability. And you may want to check out one of these other two videos. There's probably going to be a playlist of the weekly readings, so you can see if the past ones have resonated more than this one, if this one didn't. All right, and a very popular video will be on the other side. I love you guys to pieces, and I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. Don't forget, I'm going to have a live stream on Saturday. I'm going to say roughly 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. Okay? I hope you can make it. I look forward to chatting with all of you again. It's so exciting. It's been such a long time since I've done a live stream, too. So don't forget, Drop me a comment. Let me know what you would like to get out of the live stream. Chat, readings, what would you like to know? Okay. And I'll try to put that in the title so people understand what the chat's going or what the live stream's going to be about. And then look for the notice. All right. I love you guys to pieces. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.